parsip leaves.
Close it.
Soy.
Ina.
Hana.
Hey everybody, Lexi here with you, and welcome back to my part 6 of my Let's Build My House series. Or, well, it's not really a series, it's like a little short mini-series of me building my house, and I decided to cut it up into videos so that it's not too long and boring for you guys. So, last episodes, we built the house, we decorated it, everything's done. But last time when we were doing the outside, or in the beginning when we were doing the outside, we didn't have the funds. Now that Dina moved in, we finally have the funds to do what I wanted to do originally with the yard in the front. But I kind of lacked a little bit inspiration, but I do really want to get this house built, finished, and working, and I want to play a little bit. And I figured, you know what, we're gonna go with the original idea. I put back the fountain, gonna dress it up with a couple plants and trees because that is a must. I don't know, like vegetation is such a must to me in a house. It adds a lot. It's not really easy because of the limitation of the space that you can put the plants in. But yeah, we're gonna deal with that for now. The point is, I really want to get to a point where the house is decent, it's to my liking, and that I'm gonna play around with it. Like we'll play The Sims or play with my Sims, have them live in it for a while, and then after that I will, I don't know, like you kind of figure out things that you want to change when you're in it. So that's why I'm doing it that way for now. And we'll see. Like right now I'm added the fountain, and you'll see later on I totally changed my mind. If it would have been a bigger lot, I would have added like a whole, like a big huge fountain, and maybe even make it as a pool. But yeah, the limitation, I've kind of figured like Sims would have to go around and it's gonna be like wonky, so I'm like, you know, never mind. But yeah, so right now we're just gonna try to find a flooring. I find there's not many cool floorings for like a deck. I don't know if it's just me, or probably it's just because I want something that kind of fits with the colors. So I'm trying to look for something that is white and that kind of glows beige with the sun, and there's not much, but hey. So of course, adding a pool. I wanted a pool, I wanted a pool in the deck, and I know, I think it's not luck that said you need to place a hot tub. There's actually no hot tubs. What the hell? Seriously, where's the hot tubs? So we're gonna have to deal with the pool. And we're gonna put some seating areas, since last time when we tried to do a pool party at Dina's house, it was saying that we lacked seating areas, even though we didn't, but hey, we're gonna deal with it. We're gonna add a barbecue and like more seating so that if ever we wanna have a party, because of course, you know, Dina's her thing. She's a party animal. She wants to be like an awesome party person. So we have to think about the fact that Dina's moving in and we got to make her happy. And I think parties are kind of cool. So I want to really think about that. But I'm guessing we should actually have parties like to play around with parties a little bit more, to try to understand really what we need to get awesome parties going. But yeah. So we're just gonna fix up the lighting, which that's why I put it tonight, to try to see really how it lights up. And I have this weird glitch that I had lighting, and I found out it's from the closets inside the, isn't that weird? Like, it's, to me that's very weird. But anyways, at least it provides light outside, so I'm not gonna complain. So yeah, we're just gonna put some minimum lighting, and I think those little kind of patio, I don't know what they're called, but like I love those little lights. I just wish they kind of lighted more. But probably in game I'm gonna try to adjust and see if I can tweak around with it. But I'm really thinking about getting the lighting mod, or the fixed lighting mod, or whatever. I forgot the name of it, but I'm really starting to think about it right now. I know there's a way that you can go in cheats and open all the inventory items, because there's like a whole bunch of items that are actually in the game that are not in the menu for you to get. And I know there's invisible lights, so that you can add lighting without necessarily adding light fixtures. So I'm thinking about that, but I don't know. I took down notes. I looked it up. After finishing this house, I was kind of really disappointing on certain things. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna look it up. Maybe there's things that I'm not aware of. And I found out a couple things, but I haven't played around with it yet. So that's why I'm not gonna talk too much about it in this video, because you're not gonna see it. And I can't speak firsthand because I didn't try them yet. But I have a couple of things that should make the next builds really awesome if they work, and if I can like I'm gonna have to play around with them to kind of see what I can do with them. But I found out you can like move objects up and down. You can like I pretty much like learned a whole bunch of like cheat tricks that can allow for a whole more control over how you place items and everything. So that is gonna be amazing. If like I said, I haven't tried it yet, but that is like, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So the jets, you know, I kind of wish that the jets we had a way of really seeing what they do. I don't know if it's just me, but when you have them in inventory, okay, you can read up. I know I don't read, but even when you read up, you kind of guess. So you actually have to put one in and you go, okay, that one does this. And then when you go back in the menu, so you figure the small one does that, so the medium does a little bit more, large. But it's so complicated to kind of understand directly from the menu what they do. So that's why I'm kind of like really playing around with them a lot. And I'm just like, okay, well, we're gonna go with that one. I think it's the only one that has an actual animation of I know what it does. So that's why we're just putting those ones, but I might have to change it once I animate the house and I see what it looks like in game. We're gonna see. But I was looking for something a little more subtle, but they're pretty good. I wanted to add like the fence. Well, they're not fences. I wanted to continue the fence, but you know you can't stick the fence to well, the hedges to the side of the street. So I was like, oh, maybe I could add like those trees, because you can add the bushes. But yeah, the bushes are not like the hedges of the fence. So yeah, I'm gonna do with that. And the trees, you know, it's very, very stupid of me because I put this tree down and I was like, oh, I kind of wish I had a bigger tree, but then I kind of forgot about the fact that you can grow a tree. So yeah, I should have done that. I really should have done that. And here I'm gonna play around with paint. The paint, I don't know, like I was really trying to find something that was gonna make it look like a pathway, and that's what I'm like testing the rocks. I think one of them is like, it really looks like a rock texture for the side of a rock, which is weird. So that's why I'm like erasing it and I'm going back, and then I'm like, they don't mix well together. I thought you can kind of blend the textures together, but no, they don't really blend well. So I just erase everything, put it back, testing the textures, which ones are gonna look nice. And I figured that this little area could maybe be where Lexi's gonna plant her garden, if we have room. I don't know, because it's so close to the house. I'm sorry, I'm looking for my words, but yeah, so we're gonna try it out. That's why I'm putting the pots. I'm thinking, well, I can place the pot, so maybe if we can, we're gonna see. If not, then we can maybe no, actually I don't even think we can move the house over, so we're gonna see if I can do it, or if not, we're gonna find another place for her to plant her plants. But it's okay, you know. So we're just gonna finish up the front. I totally forgot about the front. I was like standing there, I'm like, oh, I'm done. Oh wait, no, I'm not. I still have the whole front to do. And I kind of ran out of ideas at that point. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure what the original idea in the front was. So I'm decided to make a little seating area, which is kind of weird. I would never sit, like I would never have like a coffee and read a book or something like that, like in the front of my house. But we're at a corner of the street, so I don't know, maybe, right? I guess. So yeah, I'm just gonna make a little close-up area, so that's why I kind of close it off, so that it kind of just makes it, I don't know. I should have maybe made it like an outside brunch area, since it's right beside the kitchen. But like I said, that's the thing about playing The Sims, is when you play with your characters and you actually live in the house, that's when you kind of figure out what you wish those areas are going to be, and that's when you can go around and change them. So that's why I just kind of at least add the lights and everything, and I figured out at that point, well, you know what, we'll play and then we'll know what to put in there pretty much. And I kind of noticed right now there's no lights inside. You know, there isn't. That means Dom has to work during the day. I didn't notice that before, but hey. So yeah, looking good. I think it looks pretty good right now. Oh, I just add plants. I'm like, hey, I'm done. No. Just little fixes. So yeah, that is my house. Finally, it's complete, kind of. Well, for now, at least. So if you enjoy, you can comment down below if you have any suggestions. Again, feel free to tell me, and leave a like if you enjoy it and if you think the house is awesome. You know I worked hard for these videos, so just, you know, a little support is always welcome. And I guess I will see you guys in my Let's Play, because we're done now. We're going back to playing. So bye everybody, see you next time.